Okay, our first stop on the tour of Youngstown, and a little bit of a history behind it, is going to be here at the Oak Hill Cemetery. The reason that we're going to stop here is basically to see the grave site of George Dennick Wick. He was a founding member of this Youngstown area. Actually, his family was. They were very much into the real estate business and had a lot of money backing behind them. And George came on, and basically he was started the sheet and tube, Youngstown Sheet and Tube, which actually became very world renowned for the steel industry right here in Youngstown, Ohio. What's important about George? George was actually on the Titanic. Yes, the Titanic that we saw in the movies, you know, with Jack. Everybody remembers that, Jack and Rose, the Jack and Rose story. But he was actually on the Titanic. He was there with his wife. His daughter actually came along as well, and a couple cousins. So he had some relatives that were actually on the boat with him. Many witnesses have come forward after the fact, after the ship went down. George's body was never located. What we have here that I'm going to show you shortly is a memorial for George and a couple of the graves of the relatives that were actually with him on the ship. But many witnesses, well, let's get back to that point, have said that the Wick family actually went on one of the first lifeboats that were lowered into the ocean. And George himself actually had a chance. He could have gone on that boat. He could have went with his family. There was room for him. But he was very much, he was a man's man, and basically women and children first. And he was trying to round up as many women and children as he could to get on them lifeboats. And he passed on that. He thought, you know, I'll get one of the later ones if possible. And witnesses say that he was waving from the deck as they lowered them lifeboats down into the ocean. So we got to give him credit there. He did what he felt was right, and he saved his family, and he thought, you know what, I'll try to save myself later. Obviously that didn't work out. So anyway, we're going to take a little tour here of the Oak Hill Cemetery of George Dennick Wick. He was actually born in 1854, and he died in 1912. He was 58 years of age, young man still, but he was a pioneer in the steel industry here in Youngstown, Ohio. And I'm going to show you that now, okay? Thank you.